Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Salih Fauzi. I'm a psychology student at the Sunan Gunung Jati State Islamic University, Bandung. In order to fulfill my final assignment in my English course, I made a video about the difference between my life during this pandemic and the period before this pandemic. Enjoy watching. In March 2020, the government implemented a policy to keep everyone at home. The policy is called PSBB. Various activities outside the home were stopped. This resulted in the closure of various public facilities, starting from markets, supermarkets, places of worship, schools, campuses, and others. People can only communicate socially via the internet. Various aspects of human life change. Everyone feels it, including myself. This time, I will tell you a little about the changes in my life during this pandemic. First, I will talk about college. Before this pandemic occurred, the lectures I was taking were carried out in face-to-face conditions. Almost every day, I got to campus. Meanwhile, after the pandemic occurred, lectures were held online through media Zoom, WhatsApp, Google Meet, etc. There are so many obstacles that my friends and I feel, starting from bad networks, wasteful quotas, websites that often have errors, and others. Even many of my friends don't understand the subject matter being taught. Likewise with me, hehe. I feel very bored with this online lecture. Oh yeah, I have a lot of work to do. I often feel dizzy after staring at the screen for a long time. So I asked my friends what I should do. One of the best suggestions for me is to get used to it. Not only did I feel unwell, many of my friends also felt it. There was even a friend of mine who had to go to a doctor because she was sick. She often stays up late doing texts over and over again. Oh my god, online class. As with college, when this pandemic occurred, my friends and I often chatted together via social media such as WhatsApp and Zoom. I often reminisce backwards about how my friends and I get together and chat together while laughing and joking. That's very fun. We also don't need to keep our distance and wear masks. It feels so free. Because the lecture was conducted online, a word appeared in my mind. The word is useless. That's the word that can describe my note when the pandemic took place. No, not useless to be exact, but less useful. Lots of the material was delivered via PowerPoint and WhatsApp chat, so I only wrote a few notes. From those few notes, the subject with the most notes is the subject of statistics. The course was quite complex, so it had more notes than any other subject. I remember back when this pandemic had not happened, I took notes very often, so that my note is full. During this pandemic, when we come home from outside, we are advised to put our clothes in dirty places, because just in case there is a virus attached. This makes my dirty clothes basket over capacity. In the end, I often wash my clothes. Before the pandemic happened, the frequency of washing my clothes was not this frequent. The types of clothes I wash often are long-sleeved shirts, long pants, and mats. Those clothes that I often wear when I go out. After some time since the government implemented the PSBB, the government finally implemented the new normal. New normal is a new way of life in adapting to COVID-19. Activities outside the home were reintroduced on condition that they must maintain health protocols, such as wearing a mask, maintaining distance, and washing hands. Various kinds of public facilities were reopened. However, not all public facilities are open. Campus, for example, I'm disappointed. I've been to college during this pandemic. The atmosphere is really quiet. There are only a few people there. It's different from the atmosphere when this deadly virus has not spread. That's all for me. I hope that this pandemic will pass quickly and I can carry out normal activities like what happened in the past. Don't forget to wear your mask. Keep your distance and wash your hands. Thank you for watching. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.